Okay, Georgie, Bluey Pavlova. We love Bluey, don't we? Bluey is famous, makes a famous Pavlova on an episode called Pavlova. We love Pavlova. Pavlova is one of my most all-time favorite desserts, and I wanted to make it, and George loves Pavlova, and we love Bluey. So here we are. That's how we got here. So George, let's make our Pavlova. So into our mixer, we're going to add in some room temperature egg whites.
How many?
The whole thing?
Wait, now?
Yeah. Lovely. All in there. Beautiful. That's okay, sweetheart.
I got some in here too.
So what we're going to do, Georgie, watch this. We're going to whip up our egg whites until they're soft peaks.
Soft what?
Soft peaks.
What peak?
It means when they're like clouds. They're soft and fluffy like clouds.
Fluffy?
Yeah.
Are they
Lovely and
fluffy?
fluffy. Not yet. They're foamy right now. That's a very good question.
What?
Foamy, soft peaks, stiff peaks.
We need stiff peaks?
We need soft peaks and then we need stiff peaks. So this is going to take 2 minutes. You want to do a dance while we're doing our 2 minutes? I'm not going to have you keep that. Where's me? What's your favourite episode of Bluey?
Dunny. She said, "Oh man, I need the Dunny."
Squish spot.
I don't think it's called the Dunny, is it?
Yes.
Dunny.
Dunny.
I think mine is... I do love Pavlova. You
I
know
like
why?
Dunny and Pavlova.
I like Pavlova because what does Bandit say?
It says
Bonjour.
bonjour.
He just pops up and goes, bonjour.
Bonjour.
On the fridge, and Bluey just and Bluey tries to Bandit does this, and Bluey's trying to get in. And he says, "Fine, Mr. Wilson, the pen." And then he just,
And he says all sorts of funny stuff in French.
yeah.
Bandit's hilarious.
And he said, "Bonjour to Bluey." Alright, what is this?
That is on its way to soft peaks. So now, thank you for bringing that to my attention.
That's the peak.
Soft peaks. So here's what we're going to do. Our next step, we have some sugar. Hold on, so 2 seconds. Can you add? We're going to add to our sugar some corn flour. And then what that does is stabilizes and thickens the egg white. It also makes it really meringue. People often use also cream of tartar. They both serve the same purpose. I add that into my sugar. Some people add, and 2 seconds, sweetheart, and some people add it in after. I also add my vinegar into my sugar. This is honestly something that my mom did, George's granny always did. This is your granny, a very good baker. So I add my vinegar just in there, and then we slowly add it into the machine. Now George is a pro at doing this, 1 spoon at a time, and he knows not to touch the whisk. And you let it mix in, and you go again with another spoon. That's a big spoon. Now we let it mix in, and we just keep on going. Slowly, sweetheart, slowly. Do you see how thick it's getting? Lovely. The vinegar also kills any bacteria that might be in the eggs, and it stabilizes them, so it's really good. You can use apple cider, plain vinegar, distilled vinegar.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, count to 10 in Spanish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh!
Only 8.
What about Japanese?
No.
No. Gotcha.
I don't even remember. Each, ni, sai, si, wogu, hachi, and I don't remember the other one.
Is that from karate?
Yeah.
Wow! That's great. Look, it's looking great. Keep going with your sugar. It's perfect.
All
Fine.
of it.
Yeah. Who's your
Bluey.
favorite Bluey character?
Bluey.
Bluey.
Lucky's
Okay, my
dad.
favorite character is Lucky's dad.
I like him.
Oh, you know what one of my favorite episodes was?
What?
Pass the parcel.
Me too.
I love that one.
Are we done?
No, hold on a second. If any sugar falls on the counter, just gonna throw that in there too. There we go.
Oh wait, what's the peaks mean?
Stiff. Well, look at this. We're gonna see now. Georgie, I love your tattoos.
Cloudy. Can I do it?
Let's have a look. You know what? When we did this, the one thing that Granny let us do, she let us lick the whisk. Huh?
Oh, I want that job.
You want that job? Well, you know what? You do this. Look at this. Let's show everybody the stiff peaks. I got carried away. Lovely stiff meringue.
Lovely. This is the finished spoon, and it's very dirty.
So this is what it should look like, stiff peaks, and your meringue should be like really stiff like this.
Good, and always remember to taste it.
That's a very good tip. You should always taste your food. I know you have no trouble tasting dessert, but sometimes you have trouble tasting your dinner. So very, very stiff, just like this, because that's going to be much easier to shape.
Like also,
And
just hold it into the battle.
there's going to be a battle. Oh, great.
I said battle!
Here's what we're gonna do. Shaping pavlova is not the easiest thing in the world to do. So we drew an 8-inch circle on a piece of parchment paper because pavlova spreads, and I've made many pavlova. Oh, do you want me to show you a trick? Let me just show you a trick first. Pavlova to stick down. Look at this. See, little boopy boop right there, and stick down your paper. Otherwise it flies around in the oven. I've made many a pavlova, and often they spread too much, so I recommend always doing a little outline. I do 8 inches, and this should give you the perfect size if you just stay just within that 8 inches, or those 8 inches. You got it there, kitty cat? George, I'm a little bit worried now about you. And this pavlova. Here you go. Now,
Sorry, Pavlova. Uh-oh.
can I show you a really easy way to shape this? Can I show you a really easy way? And it could be really fun, and you can help too. Here's what I'm gonna do. So spread it out, but kind of keep it in the middle and then work to the edges. What I used to do was bring it to the edges too soon, and then it ended up being really flat. So keep it kind of thick in the middle, and then we can bring it out. So just like this. So we're gonna go a little bit, make a circle. I like to do that with the spatula. You're doing the same thing, George? Great. So Georgie is doing exactly what I did the other day, which I always see one of my friends on Instagram do, which is bring up the sides. So I use spatula to bring up the sides and make it look fancy. Isn't that right, George? You want to finish it, sweetheart? I think Joey's getting in there to catch that. Oh, look at that. Now, let me just tidy this up a little bit. Let's get this nice and roundy. Oh, you do? Oh, lovely. Thank you, George. I think that's okay for that part. Yeah. No, I think that's great. Yeah. Let me just do the one last final bit. Just give a little tidy around there. Just like that. Georgie, how easy is it to make pavlova? Maybe for Mother's Day you'll make me pavlova?
What?
It's my favorite dessert in the whole world. Now, I'm just gonna do a little finishing touch on this. And then we are ready to get it into the oven. That's it. Now we're done. Look at that beautiful pavlova. Okay, so here's George's pavlova. It looks like a bit of a volcano, but when it comes out of the oven, it's going to look beautiful.
And now we have a magic trick to show.
Now we have a magic trick to show you. Into the oven. So to cook pavlova, preheat your oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, 150 degrees Celsius. Then, when you go to put in your pavlova, turn it down straight away to 250 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 125 degrees Celsius, and you're going to bake it for an hour and a half. That's it. Once that dinger goes off, turn off the oven, leave the door closed, leave the pavlova in there overnight. It's totally fine. Hang out. It'll get nice and dry, but we'll still also have that lovely marshmallowy middle. I know what I'm doing. This is how to get the perfect pavlova. Look at that, George. You made that. Isn't that gorgeous? No, you did make it.
I did. I did it.
Beautiful. Well done, George. So here's what we're going to do. We're almost about
Touch it?
No, we don't touch it yet. You know what? It's cooling down. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Yeah, really hot.
Want this?
So right now we're going to do our fruit and our whipped cream. Ready to do some fruit?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go do that.
So he also blueberries and pumpkin.
Do you know what, sweetheart? Here's what I'm going to cut off. This is what you call, guess what you call these things?
What?
Guess what you call them?
What?
What's that?
Mango.
No, here, your cheek. You call them the cheeks of the mango.
The cheek mango.
Isn't that funny? Mangoes are very cheeky.
I heard it very cheeky.
That's what you laughed. So now on Bluey's Pavlova, I Google imaged it. I looked up real close, and I saw that they have mangoes and blueberries and strawberries and kiwis. And what was traditional in Ireland growing up, and probably I'm guessing in England too, is we would do kiwi, strawberry, and passion fruit. And that's always what we did. So when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, it makes perfect sense for them to do in Australia to do that. Georgie, if somebody hasn't seen Bluey, what should we tell them about Bluey?
So, watch Pavlova episode.
It's a great episode.
From us.
I was going to leave on this for some colour. Is that okay?
You have to blueberries?
You can chop them if you want to. You do the rest of the mango. You can also chop your kiwi, sweetheart.
Oh yeah, kiwi.
That's a good one, right? And look at, I just want everybody to know that George uses a big knife and he is so great with it. And he uses it with care. Right, Georgie?
Kiwi. Mama, wee.
Should we show this to your friends in school?
Yes.
Show them that you made a video with your mom. Look at all this lovely fruit. Beautiful.
We still have some blueberries.
No, but I don't think we need to cut blueberries. That's not a thing, right?
Yeah,
cut blueberries? No, I think you're grand.
I will cut them.
It's really, really delicate now, so we just want to be a little bit careful. So let Mom take it off. Watch this. And then I'm going to put it beautiful. And then we're going to put cream on first, sweetheart. I'm going to get the cream.
I'll get the cream.
I have it right here.
Oh!
Yeah, you can dollop it on if you want. That's it.
And we, so now we have this Pavlova that we're going to spray with cream now.
Lots of Pavlova in the middle. You will see some cracks in a Pavlova. That's very common. Let's start to put on our fruit.
Kiwis.
And we'll put it just on the creamy part.
Kiwi.
You're finished with the kiwis?
Kiwis.
Well, you're front loading that Pavlova with strawberries. It means you have them all up front. It looks gorgeous though, George. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Really well done. And just put it on the cream, sweetheart. Gorgeous. That's kiwi. Yeah, lovely. Now, you ready to turn it out? Well, I'm very happy with how our Bluey Pavlova turned out. It could have gone a different direction, but all in all, I think it looks really good and probably even better than the real thing. It had all the elements that the cartoon had with even a little bit of extra love because George was here. Ta-da!
Mama.
Do you know what I'm going to do? What? We're just going to go for it. Here's your spoon. Man, go nuts. Aha. My favorite part, George, is the middle where it's kind of like marshmallow. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Marshmallow. Marshmallow's in the middle.
Oh, great idea. Bluey Pavlova, 10 out of 10, right? Thank you very much for being in my video, George.
Thanks.
You're the best. You're the best taste tester.
In my video.
Thank you very much. And we'll see you back here again really soon. If you want to see more videos of George, you can definitely check them out. Lots more baking videos. And we hope you enjoyed it. So you guys say goodbye.
Yummy.
And yummy. Say goodbye to Pito's camera.